Hello, I'm Jackson Cobalt. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Alright. Just looking back at what I was doing last time. Hold on, hold on. Rolf's bow has 100 hit, 8 might, 5 crit. Okay, so Rolf's bow 2 is better, so I can save Hemmer for like Rolf's bow 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's end it. Leave base. Today's the happy day. Today's the happy day the princess returns, yet the goddess sees fit to bring rain. Calm rain like this is a kiss upon the face, a scent and a feel of unparalleled, a scent and feel unparalleled in kind. Reunions in the rain are most heartfelt. Say, Bastion, how far do you suppose the princess and her escort have come? Why aren't they here yet? Listen, friend, you have asked me that same question 58 times, and I have responded 57 times. But now, 58 comes anon, you need to calm yourself. I know, but it's only a little while longer. Make no mistake, our princess will arrive today. I understand your impatience, I really do, but you're the general of our little army. If you act so, the men will act in kind. You're right. A true knight is the essence of composure. Take a deep breath, breathe in and out. Ah, phew. See, don't you feel better? Ah, blast, it's no good. I'm going to go, check on stuff. What am I supposed to do with him? They're here, I see them. What? Really? That's them, isn't this the princess's army? Where? Show me where you're looking. Joffrey, that's not the princess. Those are Dayan troops. What? No, please tell me you're joking. Once we cross the hills, we'll be in Delbury territory. Count Bastion went ahead of us so they could know of your return by now. Speaking of which, here he comes now. I suppose he couldn't wait any longer and came riding to meet you. How sweet. Princess Alencia, Lady Lucia. Bastion, there's no need for you to rush, so I'm coming in your direction anyway. We've been attacked. Castle Delbray is surrounded by enemy troops. No, it can't be. Joffrey's acting as a decoy. We must continue on this road to the southwest. So the enemy's found us, eh? Nothing to do about it but change course. I'll lead you to another hiding place. But what are you saying, Lucia? We must help Joffrey. Bastion? Luck was not with us, Princess. We have no choice. We have to abandon our companions in Castle Delbray. No, we will not! Joffrey and the others have survived so much already. I will not abandon them. Princess, please understand. If we could do so without danger to you, we would gladly risk our lives and go back. We cannot do this! Please, Lucia! We must go to the castle. Bastion, you must not do this thing. Joffrey's a knight. In the name of our friend's honor, Princess, you must escape. No, no! They survived this long, they're alive! No! General Ike, we don't have much time. While we stand here squabbling, Daean scouts may spot our position. Please move the army southwest on this road. No. Pardon, what do you say? We're going to the castle. If it's surrounded by Daean troops, we cut our way through and join the other knights, understood? Weren't you listening? I said that we had no choice but to leave them behind. They were lost to us the moment the enemy discovered and surrounded them. They're not so lost that we can't take them back. You're the general of Crimea's army, are you not? Even if only for a moment? I would hope that you would act more in accordance with your responsibilities. I didn't choose or ask to be general. I was put here by matters of time and circumstance. But as a mercenary, I have a contract with Princess Alencia that's still in effect. That means she's my employer. And right now, my employer says she wants to go and save the people stuck in that castle. Is that correct, Alencia? Yes, I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. So we're going to help them. If you're so worried about the princess, I'll leave her here with you, and you can keep her safe. My Lord Ike. Until the princess's army is out of sight, we must not let the enemies spot them. Do whatever you must to draw their attention. Yes, sir! Not a lot of units on our side. They're coming to view. Combat formations. 11. Damn. I mean, 11's most of my main squad, but I'm missing Jill. Okay, what's going on here? There's one enemy... Okay, so the enemy's already taken the ballistas. Awesome. There's a building here. Yeah, we're also missing Marcia. Marcia hasn't been deployed in such a long time. There's been so many ballistas, and she's such a liability to ballistae. However, flyers are probably pretty alright in this map. But Racin's definitely a liability. Okay, choose units. I definitely need... Okay, so... Boyd's not going to be as useful as Jill. That's just a fact. So that guy's the boss. He has a silver blade and a short axe. There are a lot of just dudes with swords in this map. And a bunch of dudes with lances. Basically no one with axes. There's also, like, no enemy mages. So, actually a big part of Mist's usefulness would just be for her supports with Jill and Rolf. But Mist probably isn't actually very useful here. Especially, I think Marcia is actually not going to be terrible here. I just need to position Marcia in a way that I can use her strengths really well. Okay. Reposition. Need to arrive here in 15 turns. Okay, so I'd have to use... Okay, so... Jill can tank a ballista hit a lot better than Marcia can. However, Marcia has a ton of avoid. Especially with both Rolf and Kieran. Supports, her avoid is insane. Wow. Gets plus 10 avoid from that. Actually, I could give it back to Jill. In hopes to dodge tank with Marcia, because Ballistae have low accuracy. So... I could. Okay, so Marcia can just handle some of these guys. Okay, I need to split up my forces into two main squads. Squad 1 goes this way, here. And Squad 2, which is probably definitely a smaller squad, goes this way. So the smaller advance is going to be Rolf, Marcia, Kieran, and Oscar. Rolf, Marcia, Kieran, and Oscar take this advance. A lot of them have good movement and good tools to take that advance well. For these 6, go this direct route. Not only are each one of these guys probably stronger at dealing with, like, better at dealing with what's here, but can also handle the boss really well. Okay. I'm keeping people who have supports with each other close together. Let's fight. These Crimean refugees are no easy meat, and there are more of them than I expected. General Rickard, enemy reinforcements are approaching from the east. What? It appears to be the troops from Princess Crimea's army. Army that brushed aside our troops in Dayan and defeated General Petrine at the Riven Bridge. They're marching towards us? Fantastic! I was getting bored of hunting stragglers. Let's smash all these curs and wrap ourselves in glory. General Joffrey, it's the Crimean army. Princess Alencia's army is heading this way. Fools, what are you thinking, Bastion? Oh, Princess, it's not too late. Please, take wing and flee. Our goal is to rescue those knights near the castle. Attack! Wind. Yeah, Mia can go here. An Iron Blade. No, no, not trade. Items. Whip. Wait. I like they're both gonna target Mia here. But Mia has the Vantage and crit and add-up proccing and all that stuff she can do, so that's good. I want to probably station Jill, like, maybe even here. But keeping her close, I think, is probably also fine, and having her with her axe. She's also now blocking the squishies from melee range. And I should pay attention to the ballistae ranges. Cover most of the goddamn map. But I need to pay attention to them. Oh, nice crit! Oh, and she has the guard skill. Heal axe is enough. Ooh, that's a really nice level up. Narcia getting those kills. Unfortunate no out of proc. But good critical on second hit. It's just always that one hit first and then a critical on the follow-up. Right? And the others are gonna make it annoying, aren't they? Yup, others are making it annoying. This is an interesting chapter because you get a boss defending your own castle. Lucia, Bastion, are you sure you want to do this? The words of Ike ring yet in my ears. We were so trapped by our own ideas that we were unable to sympathize with your feelings. I'm terribly sorry. Because the two of you think to put me above all else, you say that you will sacrifice your lives for me. Yet, even if I'm able to borrow of Ike's strength and win back Crimea, the cost of that victory is the lives of you. If the cost of that victory is the lives of you two, I shall never smile again. And joy, never again would that emotion fill my heart. Princess Valencia. Please, aid Ike and rescue Joffrey and the others. Then return to me. Come back alive. For you, we would the world itself depart. We'll be back. Oh, great. Awesome. This guy's fucking useless. His stats are worse than Soren, who's a level lower. His weapon levels are alright. His skill corrosion is pointless, and he has knives. Whereas Lucia is so much worse than Mia, it's not even funny. Like, 18 strength is what Mia has right now. She has 15 strength. God, okay. Well, I mean, I guess I can use them, but I don't really want to. Yeah, it's a hit 53, critical hit 100. I mean, it's a 50% chance to get a 100% critical hit rate. Like, that's hilarious. Though, definitely the 100% chance with a 40 crit rate's plenty fine. I have, like, multiple Brave Bows, don't I? I could probably just spam Brave Bow. Boom. I can have you right there. Have Kieran run up. Who only needs to use an Iron Axe here. Spear's good enough. Nice. Critical hit. Okay. Okay, so Leet's doing her job. I just dump her into enemy position. And she kills everything. Mia hits the delete key on this soldier. Jill flies into enemy range while getting supports and supporting Leith for that sweet +5 avoid and +1 defense. It doesn't have a good way of dealing the damage, but I guess I use the Silver Blade. Oh, awesome. Does Ether, every time you use Ether, does that use 2 durability? Okay, good. It only uses 1 durability. I don't need to do that. Oh, no crit, no adept. Oh. Okay. Wow, they get a full heal. Ain't that annoying. Bandage just come in. Okay. Good level. So Oscar can go and visit this village easily. Oh, thank God, the goddess! The Crimean army has arrived. We who have suffered so much under Daemon's rule will finally be free. We can put our faith in it, in that, can't we? If there's anything we can do to help, we'll do it. Please, rescue our beloved Crimea. Savior? No idea what that is. Hit rate of 3. Well then. Okay, interesting. Such a good level up. Her avoid is up to 50, is up to 75 without supports increasing it. This is a job for Mia. Okay. This mage is probably the scariest. It was effective damage on Leaf, I'm aware, but it worked out. Oh god, these level ups are so good. Okay, the Iron Blade's enough. Of course, Ether procs on the second hit. Heal next, strong enough. You're not wielding like a Lagoon Slayer, are you? No, you can't even hit him. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to. And the turn. Why do they keep hitting? Aren't they supposed to be inaccurate? The hell? It proc guard, but there wasn't an attack that got blocked. Seemingly. That one enemy is just dodging everything. Okay, critically hit this longbow, come on. No! Boink. Hold on, I can actually move over. Oh, I didn't move close enough to where I was going to attack for the bonus, but okay, yeah. Here. Then we're rushing down to this guy so that I don't have to worry about him anymore. I'll have Neff kill the archer. short spear equipped. Crisp here as well. Yes, I can heal Jill up a little bit, why not? Yikes. Did I heal Mia? Dodge it. There you go. I'm Rickard, your corpse will be the sustenance that feeds my fame for hunger. The hell? What was the trigger? Wasn't adept. Was it Nile? So annoying to see the green units struggling to kill just single enemy units. Oh, these trees are impassable? Are you kidding me? I didn't realize that those were impassable trees. Parity, okay. That's obnoxious. Can I just end it? Nope. Somehow this is worse. Oop. Yeah, that isn't enough, actually. I will need... Wow. Or I'll keep raising Marcia's weapon rank. Oh, well, I guess Kieran doesn't get the experience for that. Okay. Burning through spear uses here. I'm giving Jill probably altogether too much experience. Is that the Crimean army? Where is Gawain's son? Ah, he's improved much. He is his father's son, after all. Contrary to my initial estimation, he may prove to be worthy. What? Him? It's him! "35 defense. Yeah, Ike. What? Getting plus 6. Ike is able to deal there with an armor slayer. Ike is able to do quite a bit of damage, actually. However, he then he doesn't double the Black Knight yet, and he also needs to proc Ether in order to get anywhere close to killing him. I did not power level Ike hard enough, I guess. if that's a bonus objective. You're part of the army that brought the princess, aren't you? Oh, you've done a great thing. I've been hiding the scroll, so I could give it to you. Use it to drive Dan out of our homeland. You can do it. Nihil scroll, huh? What's this guy's resistance? 22. I mean, if I had siege tomes, maybe I could do something against him, but yeah, I can't do anything against him right now. This isn't too big of a map. My only complaint with the map is that I thought that the trees were passable, and I wasn't able to move through the trees. You can't move through them, which was annoying. No, they weren't. They didn't attack. They didn't run to their deaths, and now Leeth's transforming back. Okay. I could end it right here, but I want to kill every single one of these units. Oh, ooh, risk gets doubled if he attempts to use. The map was fine. I didn't even need to restart it. Just kept on. My units just kept on hitting into, the the holes in the bridge every single goddamn turn. Oh, nice, got the kill. No matter one's proven deeds, one defeat unmans us all, and so it ends. He had just unmanned him. He removed his his masculinity. Just wow. Oh. Get an add up trigger, please. Please. No? Okay. I might as well use a Lagoo Stone here because I wanna progress through this fast. And then, oh, one use from this Iron Axe Forge. Wow, okay, awesome. There's still more reinforcements. Like killer use. Boom! Critical hit. Nice one. Okay. We ball. Mia's not been proccing her skills and crits as much on this map as I would like. Okay. Just gotta kill the bandits and then I can leave. I want someone to make a video of is it possible to kill the Black Knight in each of the maps where he appears as an enemy. Like in that one first docks map, if you like dump all of your bonus experience and make a really busted forge right beforehand, do you on a single unit as the Black Knight killer, do you think, I don't know if, I wonder, it's probably possible to kill him. This map's definitely technically possible to kill him. Like, it's definitely possible to at least beat his hit points all the way down. It just that seems like annoyance. You can talk to Joe. I'm just gonna arrive. He's programmed to always take 0 damage. Well, in this map, he has 35 defense. And so, theoretically speaking, Ike, right now, with a silver sword and an Aether proc, would be able to clear away, like, with a silver blade and an Aether proc, should be able to clear away more than half of his hit points. Well, my Ike, at least. Alright, I wonder how powerful you will become, Army of Crimea. I look forward to our next meeting. My Lord Ike! Princess Alencia, so you came after all. Thanks to your words, both of my friends came to understand how vital it was. I don't understand the feelings of knights, but I do understand how important your former retainers are to you. And I also understand the strong support with which they provide you. I'm happy we were able to save them. As am I! Alright, shall we return? I'm going to be fighting with them. If I'm going to be fighting with them, I should probably introduce myself. Wait, my Lord Ike. Yes? As you said, Lucia and the others are very important to me. They are my family. I may presume too much, but, well, my Lord Ike, you and the others are so irreplaceable to me, so I ask for your continued support. Of course, it's an honor. Princess. Joffrey. Princess, to behold you again, it's... If you lost your life today, this reunion would not be taking place, Joffrey. Do you hear me? Be careful! Yes, Princess. Lucia told me of what occurred. Our country and Princess now exist as one. It was never our intent to sacrifice your feelings for the sake of the nation, so please forgive us. But soft, what luck, we do feel fate's kiss, no. The clouds do part, the rains do stop. Heaven itself does sing and thus rejoice at the return of our one true ruler. O princess, until world's end, do you we vow to follow. We are planets of your fair blazing sun. No longer will we think of honor and dying in so cavalier a fashion. No matter the difficulties we face, we will choose the road that allows us to continue living at your side. Joffrey, Bastion, Lucia, thank you, thank you. I'm so very happy. With you at my side, I want to retake the Kingdom of Crimea. Please lend me your strength. Of course. For our fair son, we would this life forswear. To you, Princess Valencia, we three pledge our eternal loyalty. Why appear now? Do you mean to tell me you purposely waited until the battle was over? I know not how your mind works. I assumed you would attack the moment you saw me. But perhaps you've learned to judge the importance of time and place. To a mercenary, nothing's more important than the contract between him and his employer. Shall we call off our contest, then? When you die here, you'll be in breach of contract after all. That's not a problem. All I have to do is win. Ready yourself. Humph. You are not as overly clumsy as I have feared. It is regrettable that your weapon is so poorly made. When do my attacks have no effect? My armor is blessed by the goddess. Only weapons that are also blessed can so much as scratch it. So common weaponry is useless, is that it? You should not worry about such trivialities. You possess the sacred blade Ragnell, do you not? Ah? It is the counterpart to my blade, Elondite. Tell me you were not an idiot enough to leave it in that place. You took it with you, did you not, along with your father's corpse? That sword, the one you threw to my father, like an act of charity, the one he refused, that's Ragnell? I claim victory today. When we next meet, bring Ragnell. Without the proper weapon, I grow bored. Okay. Ike and company break the siege of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers therein. The army grows to its largest size yet, and with the addition of the retainers, truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, their recent heroic acts finally moved the conservative galleons to dispatch much-needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia marched through the treacherous Marhaut mountain range, a series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. They slipped through the gaps in the Thayan forces and moved toward Crimea's army. Gallia rises. This information emboldens Ike and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. Chapter 25, Strange Lands. Leanne, I'm coming in. How are you feeling? Ah, that's good to hear that you are well. Not surprising, it is a beautiful day. Yes, we hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well. Then you are starting to feel more at home here. Good, good. And how is Lord Lorazier? I thought his condition might have improved. Well, let's hope for a brighter tomorrow. You can understand what the Heron Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty? Well, sort of, at least. Oh, you weren't around when Rayson first got here, were you, Lots? When he arrived, he was just like this. You'd never know by how fluently he speaks our modern tongue, would you? Now that you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. But the letter that has just arrived is written in standard script, isn't it? Over these 20 years, he's gained total mastery of... You read the letter, didn't you? No, I just caught a glimpse of it in your hand, that's all. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. You little scamp. Oh, yes, that's right. It's a letter from Rayson. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Dayan and is on its way to the homeland. Yes, Rayson is fine, but I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asks Finicius to send reinforcements. Rayson is asking for help, then things must be fairly serious. I'd like nothing better than to take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Lorazier and Leanne here alone. No, that won't work. Don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me. Yeah, that's crazy talk. I suppose it's time to put my plan into action. What is it? Alright, I'm off to Gallia to get things settled. Lance, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her pack. Yes, sir. I don't have any idea of what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder. Do you want me to put this in that bag? Got it. It goes in. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag. What, is something wrong? What are you, over there? Behind me? What? Someone is behind me. Ah! If you want your father to be killed, then by all means keep screaming. Ah, the prodigal son returns. I have gained that which you requested. Show me! This way. These Heron Royals all look alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are. I believe you had one in your possession previously. Yes, I tried her to free the Dark God from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. Prah! They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time. Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task. For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it? Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved quite difficult. It required much planning and care. Ha! Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know how you use that arcane powder to travel about at will. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is fey and of unknown origin. The armor I presented to you. Do you find it dissatisfactory? No, it has my approval. My wyvern, Radiance, and this armor, which renders an enemy attack impotent, both are well suited to me. They both shine because they are mine. And now the medallion and that Galder as well, both belong in my hands. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon? Let me see, the conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? It is no matter. As long as my chess pieces are on the board, things will work out. Soon every knee will bow to Ashnard. What's going on? What's happened here? My king. Lots, hold on. I'm so sorry, the princess. Who did this? Who is the craven dastard that did this to you? Knight in black armor. Lots, no! Curse you, Dayan. This was evilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you will not find me an easy mark. Yep. Oh, I can finally get Soren and Ike's A rank. And I can get Leith and Jill's A rank. Let's go. Oh, Leith, I thought about what you said. I hear the Dragon Knight we fought in Talrega was your father. Why? Why did you stay with us? Choosing a band of mercenaries over your own father? Fate works in strange ways. I had not known about Commander Ike and the mercenaries. Had I not known about you Laguz, I'm sure I would be in Dayan even now, taking pride in my work as Dayan soldier and offering my life for Ashnard. I wouldn't have hesitated to smite you all, but now I've learned the truth. And it isn't like the time I chased your ship from Port Toha, hoping to win fame and approval from my father. When I joined you, I acted on my own accord. For the first time, I chose what I thought was a righteous path. Even if my decision forced me to face my own father, it's too late to change things now. That's why I'm here. Will you shake my hand, Jill? What? I have heard a Bjork custom where shaking and holding hands shows friendship. I understand now. I empathize with your choice and admire the strength it took to make it. Letha, of course. Let us shake. If we listen to each other and are willing to compromise, I know that the Bjork and Laguz can come to live with each other. I'm sure of it. And they hold hands into the sunset. Oh, Bastion is Volk's only support. They didn't even field together, and they already have support C. That's pretty fun. You know what? Like, I might as well. Volk only had 5 conversations left, and they're all with Bastion. He gets the S+ rank. You there, in the bushes. You have until the count of 5 to show yourself before I start throwing sharp objects. 1, 2, 4... Oh dear, keep those daggers sheathed, dearest Volk. I can see why you've earned such a reputation. Oh, hello, Bastion. You aren't the fellow I was expecting to see. Indulge my curiosity for a moment. Who are you working for? Knowing you, I'm surprised you haven't already checked what I had for breakfast. So it's true then, you're working for Crimea under Commander Ike. I serve no nation, I work for Ike himself. Why is that? 10,000. 10,000? Pay me and I'll answer that question. Haha, you had no intention of answering my question, so you came up with some outrageous sum. Very well. I'm not a charity. Get lost if you can't afford my fee. What has Ike got brewing in that brain of his that involves this scurrilous man of the shadows? Methinks I should look into this forthwith. I guess I might as well do this one as well. Good day, Count Bastion. Ah, Lady Lucia. What an exquisite pleasure. Would you allow me to place a kiss upon your creamy white hand? Ew. Sorry, my lord. I've been sharpening my blade and my hands are covered in grime. It also really creeps me out. Nonsense. I have no objections, milady. The grime merely accentuates your beauty. Oh! I have objections, Bastion. Ah, she addresses me so curtly, but only strokes my furnace of attraction. It is only in my nature to hunt and pursue a tantalizing beast that flees me. You have such a devious grip on my heart. Don't even think I'm going to fall for that trick. It might work on the others, but I'm no doe-eyed fawn. Why don't you just give up already? Ah, splendid, this fawn has sharp hooves, but still she spurns my advance. Next time I shall woo her with words. Oh, Soren's only other supports with Stefan. This How many people just thought that Soren only had Ike supports? Hey, Soren. I've been thinking a lot about what you said the other day, and there's something I still don't understand. You survived, you're strong. Why would you feel insecure about who you are? Tell me everything. Curse you! Why can't you leave me be? I don't have any friends, Ike. I don't have anyone else. If I tell you and you turn on me, I don't think I could survive it. That's why you have to tell me, Soren. I'll never tell anyone else. You'll never tell anyone else. And if you don't tell anyone, you're just going to keep suffering. Look at you. You're a mess. Come on, talk to me. Ike, Soren, it's me. Trust me. I don't give two figs who your parents are. I'll stand by you. Ike, No, I won't. Ike, I'm branded. I'm one of the branded. Branded? What's that? It's a cross between Bjork and Laguz. A taboo union violates every teaching of the goddess and society. We are untouchables, abominations, condemned to live a life of hatred and shunning from both races. Wait, hold on a second. Let me make sure I follow you. You're part Laguz? Yeah. This mark on my forehead is the proof. I learned about it while researching ancient books at the Manel Cathedral. I always thought it was a birthmark. Others thought it was the mark of a spirit charmer. What's a spirit charmer? Magic that comes from interaction with spirits. If you let one into your body, it will give you tremendous power for a price. That's why the old sage was so interested in me. He thought I had struck a deal, but instead I was just a filthy branded. Alright, I understand. So? What do you mean, so? So, you have Laguz blood in your veins, and you have a mark to prove it. So, what's the problem? What's the problem? Don't you find me repugnant? I work beside you, eat beside you. I'm nothing. I don't belong anywhere. Doesn't that sicken you? No, it doesn't change anything. You're still you, Soren. You're a capable officer of our army, and my friend. If we can't keep going, we can't keep going unless you're with us. Ike, I thought you... What? It was Gallia. The sage lived in Gallia. A few Bjorks had settled there, and... Gallia, are you saying... When the sage died, no one would help me. I couldn't speak, I couldn't find food, I was dying. You were the only one who helped, you and your father. That's why you're my friend. My only friend. Mia still has supports with an unknown character. It's likely also the last character for Ike's supports, huh? And Rolf? I thought I'm like running into... I'm running into the time where I straight up don't have anyone else to recruit as far as my army is huge. How many recruits are there in this game? Okay, info. Hey there, little man. I've got some serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, will ya? And you would be... The name's Largo. I'm a world-class berserker. World-class berserker, that's rather dubious title. What's this? You doubting my strength? I can pin a tiger with my bare hands, and it's not just hot air either. Dubious. You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and then see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. But let me tell you, if the gold's not good enough, poof, I'm gone. Huh. All this sounds vaguely familiar, but at least you're confident. Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me bend this lance. Roar! Alright, you're in. Yes, so how about you take me to the general? I'm the general. What? That's good. You're a funny little guy. So seriously, where's the general's tent? Must be the big one there. Largo? Hey, I thought I'd find you here, Khalil. You're looking hot, almost as hot as me. Bwahahaha. Did you come looking for little old me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army isn't up for quite some time. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm joining up too. What? Are you really going to hire Largo, General Ike? That's the plan. This little guy really is the general. I don't like the look. I don't look like the biggest fool. Don't I look like the biggest fool around? I mean, big. Sorry if I offended you, little guy. Oh, he's such a clown. But you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker. Yeah, I heard. He's pinned a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually, at the same time. Wahahaha! That was some awesome. Definitely dubious. Oh, so this Fire Emblem game does the tradition of not giving you a pirate, but giving you the promoted berserker? Okay. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Forsooth, what who? My eyes behold Sir Ike, pray tell. What would you ask of me, good sir? Well, I just wanted to chat. I try to speak with all the members of the army when I have a minute. I see, a fine idea that is, good sir. Some generals hope their soldiers all to be aloof and ready always for the fight. If all goes well, sweet happiness abounds, but if the tides do turn, then anger grows. One wonders if he can lead men at all. I, too, am often plagued by such grim thoughts. Yeah, listen, Yet you walk out among your men-at-arms, spin tales, tell jokes, lend a willing ear. Huzzah, dear sir, huzzah till the end. In truth, I did much fear your name at first. I swore to find the mettle of this man, and studied you with cautious, steady eye. I thought to find yourself a brutish rogue, a villain crafty in his fiendish plans. With status and great wealth his only goals. Had such been your own ethic and deceit, I would not have taken measures sure and swift to see your person vanished in the night. Yet lo, what do I find before mine eyes? A man so noble, true, and without peer, as would beset the moon herself with lust. General? What? I'm sorry, must have dozed off. What were you saying? Something about the moon? Commander, you are tired and unaware of how your body doth cry out for rest. If it would please you, I was of a mind to partake in a sweet and soothing draught, a beverage warm and pleasant to the lips. Um, if you're offering me a cup of tea in your tent, I'll accept. That is what you're offering, right? Oh, and I apologize in advance if I fall asleep again. I'm really tired. Your words do make my ears alive with joy. I shall regale you with a tale or two, and poems to ease the savage toll of war. Excuse me, mister, are you guys going into these mountains? There are lots of soldiers wearing black up there. Those guys, they killed my papa and burned our village. That's why we went to the mountains in the first place. You're going up there to take care of them, aren't you? Gonna make him pay, mister. Please say that you are. My mama and sister and me don't have anywhere else to go. I want to go back to the cabin my papa built. I understand. We're going to take care of those guys. You just stay here a bit longer, all right? Yay! Give him a good heck, mister! Oh, wait. I heard those guys talking about something, too. They said if anyone comes up the mountain single file, they'll get them all at once. It was something like that, anyway. Really? That's a lot of help. Thanks. Good luck, mister. Kill 'em all. Do it for my papa. 13, 16. You're not 13 yet. You get some experience points. You're not at 13 yet. You are at 13. And you're not at 13 yet either. And also probably not going to be using Joffrey because, yikes. Yet another horse. I don't need that in my army. Bows and lances, huh? Well, I do like the fact that he has a brave lance. I could give that to someone. That's some good level for defense. I mean, his defense growth is like definitely 0, but there's even more question mark characters. At least one more. Berserkers just get axes, but they can cross water. I'm not going to use them. We'll see. Do I have another occult scroll? Nope. Eliminate skill and speed penalties when this unit is carrying a traveler. It's not. That's actually pretty solid. Hold on, where's Marcia? Joffrey also has doubled experience gains, but is a level 11 pre-promoted paladin. It doesn't sound very useful on a level 11 pre-promoted paladin. Trade with Void, the Brave Axe for the Use Axe. Probably not going to use Har, but in case I ever do, I still want, like, in case I ever think about it, I want him equipped. Okay, so I can give someone else a Lague's Guard. Who's a squishy who could want a Lague's Guard? Probably Riss, because almost all Lagues attack with physical defense, and everyone else has higher physical defense than Riss. And then giving him a Lague's Guard just makes him a really strong tank. There it is, Lague's Guard. Let me see, what's in the armory right now? Nothing really useful, but I can still forge. I still don't understand why forging light tomes is so freaking expensive. Like, it doesn't start off expensive. Okay, increasing the light tomes hit's not expensive, but that's actually insane. Okay, well, goes up to 110. Hold on. Is Rosebow 3? It is 100. Okay. Also 100. The forging system, I don't know. I don't know what to forge. Forge another steel lance for like Oscar, I guess, then. Not armory. Forge. Steel lance. No, and then give it to Oscar. Yep. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so Nihil's 15. Um, letting Oscar ignore enemy skills, combat-related skills, seems fine, sure. Ranulf, whereabouts is the Gallian army in camp? Just over those mountains. So we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnard is gathering his forces in the capital. The time to work together is certainly upon us. Like, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us on that mountain. If we go around that mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose? A couple days at least. In that case, we have no choice but to go through them, right? Agreed. Oh, wait a second. This isn't where there's usually... Isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello? The enemy approaches, sir. Listen up, men. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff. We must not let Crimea join forces with those subhumans. Commander, the foes are encamped on top of their eyes. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Those boulders didn't get up there by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance, it seems a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks almost impossible. I think they may be surprisingly effective. So, we run up the mountain and as quickly as possible, and smash the enemy, Commander, right? Right, how did you... I know, genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right, move out. Okay, choose 12. Definitely not Lucia. I think... flying units are actually pretty solid here. So I'm still not a fan of the constant ballistae. Okay, so he has a bolt axe. Purge. Oh, that's the long range magic. Okay. The Goose Slayer. Long range light magic is pretty interesting. Where is he? He's this one? Purge. Okay. Okay. A lot of axes. I don't think Soren's going to be very good here. He's slow on movement. There's not really there's a lot of mages here, and he doesn't really work well against mages, and yeah, I don't think it's going to be very useful here. I also don't think Void's going to be very useful here. So Rayson's going to be useful, actually. These 4. Yeah, so these 4 can go running up this way, and everyone else can go running up this way. Goal is to kill this soldier here, the one with Purge, before he uses Purge too many times. Because giving Riss Purge sounds really, really freaking strong. This is a map where items Grayson needs to trade with Lee, giving him the York Guard. Save. Fight. Let's go. Mounted units are slower here? Mounted units are just slower the whole way through. Mounted units are 5 movement. Four. Okay. Good to know. I can actually load the suspend point here, actually. Okay. So Kieran, Oscar, and Mist are officially off the mission, letting Soren, Void, and I guess Ileana back in. Marcia, Jill, Lee. Marcia, Jill, and Leith can go up this path, and everyone else can go up that path. Okay, fight. World's kind of lacking in speed somehow. Okay, I did. Sure. Can't. Oh, he has a 0% hit chance. Wow. This is without her supports. Whoops. That's not really what I meant to do, but whatever. Wanting to avoid. What the? Okay, so Soren and Ike just turn into dodge tanks when they're right next to each other. That's okay. Yeah, of course, yeah. Ooh, 18. That's a lot of damage. Oh, shit. Okay. Babying Racing is actually going to be annoying. Gamble the killer bow. No! Okay, I didn't even need to gamble on that one. But I need to have his luck and skill increase as much as possible for... Too bad I can't run both but I can't run both the double accuracy and gamble. If I could do both skills at the same time, that would be incredible. You have the Bjork Guard equipped. Yes, you do have a Bjork Guard equipped. Seems like siege weapons aren't affected by Bjork Guard, though. Okay. Oof. Nice. Okay, so the boulders are just a flat 10 damage no matter who takes them. I don't have the Fortify Staff. Man, I love using Fortify Staffs in late game Fire Emblem. You just heal everyone on your team. Why don't I have one yet? Yeah, but I have a Lugu's Guard on Marcia, so that's fine. Okay. Well, that's actually really good healing. Iron Axe straight to the head twice is enough for Void to secure a kill. As the highest strength unit I have. Roll can go to here. Use a Brave Bow, I guess. Chip, and then Mia can slam the finish with Lagu's Slayer. Nepini can do that. I need to get to the catapult there. What's this boulder gonna do? It's gonna go here, and it's gonna turn, and then it's gonna go here, and then it's gonna turn, and then it's gonna go here and turn. Assuming it does that path. Or alternatively, like that. I don't know. So if I chant Nepini. Oh shoot, I put Grayson in a spot where he can't be healed correctly because of Ike. Actually, neither of my mages can actually heal him from that position anyway. That's fine. Because Grayson would only get hit by maybe a boulder. But Neffini can score the kill here, so don't need to worry about it. So the Iron Axe is good for this guy. Yeah, got a weak kill. Okay, I'll use the vulnerary on Marcia and then have her move over here. Because he can't reach, because the archer then can't reach him. Okay. The hell is that movement path? I have no idea how those boulders move. I can use my longbow on this guy. Okay, well, okay, Rolf Rolf was doubling everyone last chapter, and now Rolf's doubling literally no one. Not entirely true. But I do feel like Rolf needs a little bit more help. Pop, pop. I will physic on Nefini. Okay. And Nefini is still able to double everyone because of her immense capped speed of 26. Another elite level. Use an Iron Axe here. Kill the bow unit. Okay, so that's the first use of that attack. Oh shit. Sure, you've made it this far, have you? Then prepare to be sent down screaming. Got the Lagoon Slayer. Yeah, like, I mean, this one I understand. Nope. The fuck is its movement pattern? Fuck is that? What? So I guess they're all doing this. Okay. Damn. Damn. Okay. Okay. I should have had Nap hold on to something a little more powerful right now. Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay. Oh my god. Why is this map suddenly so difficult? No, whatever, the Iron Axe. Actually triggering Wrath, huh? Chris goes here to Physic on Marcia, so I don't lose that many turns having Marcia come back here to get healed. So Ike needs to attack here to free up um Rolf to move out of the way. So this is just this is a route map. Okay. Do I have vulnerary? Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna, I guess, just hit with the Rolf's bow too because it's guaranteed kill. Hee hee ha ha! Gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth can withstand the might of our king. Grah. Antiliana. I'm gonna kill you with Ileana. Grayson is in the attack range of that guy. Fuck. What does it deal? 18 damage or like what was it? 22, 18? Fuck. So any of these guys carrying an elixir? You are. Okay, 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 okay. We good, we good, we good. Nice. Nice. Okay. Save some experience for the rest of us. Jeez. Okay. And one hit. Heal up. I need to kill this archer. I might as well use the last of the short spear for it. Damn, Jill. Jill's gonna hit level 20 first, obviously. Oh, okay. Wolf's level 17, okay. Okay. Is this the lot of them? It looked like there were more from when we were down there. Now we've got you, eat rock! Heh, eat rock, I'm pretty clever. Eek! Above us, look out! Need a hand? The barn, you came! Well met, Rayson, and well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dayan. That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dayan to that end. The more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, is it? It's true that Rayson requested my aid, however, that's not the only reason that I'm here. Well, what is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. King Kinnigus, it's an honor to see you again. First, let me offer my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia. Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength. During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home. Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Bengian and Dayan as well. And as to that, about Nasi... King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over there? This group contains the people who were at the heart of the last battle, correct? Yes, it is. What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? This is Soren, he's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us. Understood, go on. It all begins when we meet Princess Alencia and escorted her into the forest of Gallia. And that is everything I know. But Father, is that how Mom? Is that true, is it? Mist, do you want to leave? No, that's alright. I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. Mist. And that's the whole of it, eh? So, this wasn't ever a dispute between Crimea and Dayan. There was something else at play the entire time. What else? What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything, even surrendering his own country. And 20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from the medallion within. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena. What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison? I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all the world, save Teleus, was drowned beneath the seas. That is a true story. I thought it was nothing more than fable. We have living proof. Goldoa's king, Deginsi. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One. King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive. And the Black Dragon is a living fossil, as stubborn as anything else. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Leyren's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war. It's possible, perhaps, that there is more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom. Oh ho, aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says. Yet, the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it? Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions. Really? King Goldoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let's assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was or who possessed it. Let's also assume that the King of Dayan thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory, so he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Bengian was too big, too powerful. Dayan would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dayan probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly towards Laguz. I imagine that this, too, influenced Dayan's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Bengian as well. Dayan's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the Lost Medallion. So you believe King Dayan's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Dayan to end its menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it off. Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Rayson? Is there a way to avoid all of this? We, that is, the descendants of Leron, we have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to... I'm so sorry, it's because of my carelessness the medallion was lost in the first place. Mist, I told you that wasn't your fault, didn't I? But... You were careless. You were never careless, Mist. I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault, so please don't punish yourself anymore, alright? Princess Alencia? She's right, and besides, Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Renolf. Alright, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Grayson. Yes? I'm sorry. Huh? For what? Leanne's been kidnapped. It may have been by Dayan's hand. That can't be. Where would Leanne be taken? The release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right? But Ashnar doesn't know that. Oh no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? In a valley amidst the Marhaut range, Ike and company are reunited with King Kinnigus of Gallia. And King Tabarn of Phoenicius also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnard is coming. Between the forces King Kinnigus grants them before returning home and the soldiers King Tabarn brings, the Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power that it did when it left Bengian. Even so, the Dayan forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable in number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles: Fort Pinel and Nadas Castle. How these 2 tests are faced will mightily affect the course of the war. Flash. I see, so Crimea and Gallia have finally joined forces, have they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side, how sweet. In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians to the struggle as well. Oh, the Hawk King is getting involved, eh? Which means that the Crimean army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic, ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Things are getting interesting, are they not? But I am still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions and send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram. Bertram? Does that bother you? Well, then perhaps I should leave it to you and see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is this satisfactory? I leave it to you, good Sir Knight. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Ina? Ina? Oh yes, sir, I'd forgotten about that one. I lost all interest in her when she failed to hold Dayan's capital, you know. I've no use for failures. Yes, I remember it now. I ordered General Petrine to take care of her. Ha, another failure at under my command. I told Petrine that if the task was beyond her, capturing Ina would be enough. I see. Why do you ask? According to one of General Petrine's men, they have indeed captured Ina. but with the general's death, they're unsure what to do with her. Heh, that was one of Petrin's better qualities. She always did follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to see her killed, or have you changed your mind? Do as you will, I care not. However, do not bring her into my presence. When that one is near, Rajayon seems to grow restless. As you wish, as you wish. Everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren, you can begin now. Very well. Please, take a look at this map. The current position of our army is here in Marahout Range. Between us and the capital, there are two large outposts of enemy troops. Fort Pinel and Natus Castle. Both holds were built to guardian our fair land. But now Dayan rules them both and knows of us. With rations set, they could hold out a year. Say what will you of Dayan and her foul plans? One must admire her skill through things of war. Come now, Bastion. Why would you praise our foe? I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still. Will you two please shut up? Please, sheesh. Ike and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt they would expect us to attack both at once, but... that seems to be a waste of our strength, and we don't want to get ambushed from the rear while attacking. We cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses and keep it occupied. At the same time, the main army can focus on the other one and conquer it. I see, so which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Pinel. Very well, then the main army will lead an assault on Fort Pinel. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of galleons and set out for Castle Nados. We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. Then we'll attack again. We'll keep them busy. That should give us the time we need. Well, we'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort. It's settled then. I'm running out of money. So it's probably not going to be a forge this time. I'll just dump some vulneraries on him. Not like vulneraries are very good, but they're fine enough. General, may I have a moment of your time? Yes, what is it? I'd like your advice on something, sir. Let's say I was faced with an undefeatable enemy. In that case, what should I do as the weaker fighter? Should I try to avoid slowing down other better fighters in retreat? Or should I sacrifice myself and try to at least land a single blow on the opponent? If it's an enemy general or just someone that's far too strong for you, there's no need to get yourself killed. But I don't want you to simply run away either. Study the enemy first and see if retreating is your only option. I'd like you to do that much at least. Study the enemy? That's right, what type of fighter is he? What weapon is he using? Things like that. If you can learn to do that, you can determine how best to engage your opponent. Those are the Those are the very core of combat fundamentals, aren't they? Oh, I'm a danged fool. Could it be that I think all my troubles started because I wasn't paying enough attention to the basics? You've given me something to think about, and some hope, too. Thank you, sir. You're the smartest general ever. Huh? What a brave little fella. Are you leaving now? Yep. We're going to do some reconnaissance and tease those Danes a bit. Good luck. Ah, you don't need luck when you're as tough as me. Barn, about... Grayson, I'm truly sorry. Leanne's kidnapping is completely my fault. It's not your fault. Please don't apologize. I know Leanne is alive. These battlefields are filled with chaotic energy, but I can still sense her. It's faint, but I know it's Leanne. Just all the more reason for us to hurry. There may be other ways to finish this, but crushing Dayan is the surest. Agreed. Grayson, is this mysterious power that you use to sense Leanne something only Herons possess? It's not something any of the Hawk clans have, that's a certainty. And that's not true, Tabarn. The power may differ between us, but all Lagoos possess it to some degree. So it's just that my sense isn't developed, is that it? The power is distributed something like this. Among the bird tribes, it's very strong in the Heron clan. Among the beast tribes, I heard it's most developed in the cat clan, though not as strongly as in the Herons. As for the dragon tribes, it's said that they may be equal to or even surpass the strength of the Herons. Even though I knew that all Lagoos were not alike, there are even more differences than I'd imagined. I should have told you that. Once we change, we don't look alike, do we? Good point. Enough pleasantries. It's time for me and my men to take wing. Right, see you later then. Barn, may the fortunes of war be with you. And you as well, don't try anything too dangerous. Grayson? My apologies, Ike. Though I knew this was coming, it's still difficult. Don't apologize. You've nothing left to prove to me. I'm gonna raise Ike up to level 15, just because we're reaching near the end of the game. The Lord's probably gonna have to do some kind of at least one battle solo. I don't like that Fire Emblem games do that, but so many of them do that. Only the Lord with a legendary sword that only they can wield can deal any damage. Well, they'll deal the most damage at least. Like the GBA Fire Emblem games and Shadow Dragon, anyone can deal damage to the final boss. So in Shadow Dragon, there's like the second to last boss in the game can only be injured by either the Falchion, Mercurius, or Starlight. But the final boss can be injured by anyone. It's just that Falchion deals the most raw damage to him. So much experience to put into these guys. I'll level Oscar up to level 14. I guess I'll just use up all my bonus experience here because I'm running close to the end of the game, so might as well. Trying to level up everyone up to 15. But if I run out of bonus experience before then, that's fine. Okay, so I have enough to, like, level one more person up to level 15. I think I'll dump the rest of my experience, well, part of it into Grayson, and then I'll see where I can go from here. So I can't get another level on Grayson. I could probably just top up some people's levels. Like, I could level up... definitely top up that level up. And I can top up Ileana. Let's throw the rest onto Ike, I guess. For the first time, I ran out of bonus experience completely. Ileana could probably use parity, but parity just seems like a bad skill. Both can grab Miracle. So I don't have any supports. Okay, Convoy. Where are all the S-rank weapons in this game? Jeez. I haven't seen a single S-rank weapon yet. Give her a Seraphro because she's kind of low on HP, being a frontline fighter right now, because, like, everyone else, even the non-frontline fighters, were above 40. Except, like, Ileana, but... Rolf actually has speed now. What is it? I have, like, what, three? I'm gonna say I have, what, like, 3 chapters left? In the whole game. That's my guess. Oh, wait, hold on. You have, He can wield the Vague Caddy. I do have an S-rank sword, the Vague Caddy. Which is just a super killer sword. Slightly weaker than the Silverist, but strong enough. With these, I think longsword's not even good. Take a brave sword instead of a longsword. Also give that short spear and take that short spear. Also give the Night Killer and take probably a Brave Lance on you. Nah, the Brave Lance should go to someone else. You can take... You can take the Brave Lance, sure. Because... Nefini doesn't need to rely on the Iron Lance anymore. You can instead use a Silver Lance here. What's your magic? 7. What my lance? Do you have a magic of 7? Magic of 7, magic of 13, magic of 8, magic of 2. Okay, so Jill is actually my best candidate for using the Flame Lance, but it's still just like straight up worse than a short spear. Also can trade in for a Tomahawk. Magic stat is 1. Bill's magic stat's 13. Kieran's magic stat is 8. Yeah, so the bolt axe also just generally isn't useful. I didn't give any bonus experience to Miss. I missed her, huh? Ah, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream right here. Did quite a bit today. Okay, thank you to Carson Scott for chatting for a little bit and popping in. Anyone else who may have been watching throughout any portion of this? This has been Jackson Cobalt. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, stay awesome. Goodbye, guys.